Good morning, traders. It is Tuesday, October 7th, 2014. I've just taken a short position to go short, and we'll see if it's good. I am going to go for 100 ticks. We'll see how it progresses along. And we'll just watch the code as it goes and see if it wants to continue to go down. In the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll come back and start to show you the progression and outcome of this trade, and if I need to take more trades. So I'll be back shortly. Just want to give you a quick update. It's just hanging around up here, not doing a whole lot at the moment, but I am ahead a little bit so far in the position, and we'll see if I'm right, and this can be a 100-tick trade. That's how you make the big money, playing the code. The big money. So yeah, I'll be back shortly to update you on the progression of this trade. Okay, it has just gone up and hit my stop. So I believe I got the direction wrong. And now I am going to look for a code entry and try to get the direction right. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, I've just taken a short entry here. I've got two code 1 short entries back to back. I thought it was going to go down, up. I was thinking it was going to give a long entry. I was waiting for it, and I was looking at the chart saying, that looks good, that looks good. You know, if we start going up now, it would look good. But it's just given two back-to-back short entries. Code 1. I just have a hard time believing that that's code 2. Just doesn't look right. So we're sort of in limbo here, but I'm just going to follow the code. I'm just going to follow the code, and we'll see what it does. If it gives another short entry, for instance, that would be 3. You know, I'll just follow it down. As soon as it gives a long and get out. We're sort of in limbo here now, because I don't know where the code 2 is. It's possible I have it, but mathematically speaking, it's not so good. But it's possible. I'd say the math on it's probably about maybe 20%, maybe that high. It sure is acting good, though. Don't mean nothing yet, though. We'll see if we get a third code 1 entry to go short. That will be a good sign. Oh, wait a second. No. I do think I see code 2. I still think code 2 is probably long. Yeah. Oh, let's see. If we got an offset here, oh, that would be nice. It's going to drop if it does. Come on. Yes, it's offset. Looks like a drop here. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Well, the mathematics have just increased quite a bit that I do have it. The mathematics have just increased. They've just jumped quite a bit now. Yeah, now that the math is, but it's still not over. We're not out of the. It's still a possibility that it'll be the other way, not down. I can't confirm it yet. We are almost at the bottom of a daily chart of the daily here. I'm sorry, the 10-minute. It's really early to me. I haven't even had a full cup of coffee yet, so if I start saying some stupid things, try to realize why I don't like getting up early in the morning. I'm not exactly myself, and I'm sitting there trying to trade and use the code, and I'm not operating on a full. All my cylinders aren't firing properly yet. Spark plugs need to be cleaned. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3 code 1 shorts. Let's see if we get a fourth. If we get a fourth, this thing's really going to drop. And we're almost at the bottom of a day or a 10-minute here too. So if it does, it's really going to drop. It's going to go through that bottom on the 10-minute and drop good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the next code and see if it gives a short entry or not. I'm going to be right back though. It's almost at the bottom here. Almost to the bottom. Let's see. Might do a reversal here, but it just bounced off the bottom. And let me think about this. What's the chances of it doing reversal right there? Well, it could be. Could be. Could be. This could be a long entry. It looks like it might be. I mean, it might be coming up. Either that or this thing's gonna drop out big time. Yeah, because if once it does it, it would be right at the bottom, so it would really drop big if it gives a short entry here. If it goes long, I'm just going to basically play a break-even stop and let it go. Yeah, but if it starts giving long entries off code 1, then I'll switch up and go long. Otherwise, I'm going to hold it short. Oh man, this thing gives a short entry, it's going to drop. Also, if it gives a short entry, the mathematics on the code 2 would skyrocket. It would go really high at that point. jump up to like 70–80%. Okay, just got the first hole in this little run here. It could be going up a bit here. We'll see if it's just going to roll over and that I've got code 2 or not. We'll see. We're about to find out. But what I don't want to do is give up the position, because if I've got code 2, all I got to do is hang on. All I got to do is hang on, and I've got 100 ticks. And it is rolling over right now. Rolling over, it's going to go drop out. You see it coming. Here we go. Here comes the drop. Oh, okay, maybe not. What I want to show you guys is some simple little thing that you can do. You're in a position like this, right? And let's say you need to leave. You need to go to work or whatever. Piece of cake. All you got to do is go adjust your stop. I'm going to place a break-even stop at 90.06. So the stop is going to be placed right there. 90.06. Then I can just let it go. And it'll either keep going down and go to the exit, or it will go back up and hit the stop, but won't lose any money for today. How easy that is? Piece of cake. The last thing in the world you'd want to do is let this thing go all the way back up and then go back up this way and not take a break even. So never worry about whether that happens or not. Sometimes it's going to happen, sometimes it won't. Never worry about that. So 90.06 on the break-even stop. Just wanted to show you real quick. It's broken down from that level. It just went down. So now the math that I've got is very high. It's about 70% now. It will increase as it goes down further, up to like 80%. So we're looking very, very good right now. My exit will be at 89.07. So I've got about, what, 60 ticks to go. And we've broken down on the 10-minute chart. We're in free territory right now on the 10-minute. I'll be back shortly. I just wanted to show you how it's going up here, and I'm just hanging on to it. I'm going to follow the code, code 1, and we'll see what it says. But there's a good chance it'll just roll over into the next code, or it will, or it'll just go up a little bit and then turn back around and go back down. I don't want to give up the position for code 2. So I'll be back to show you the outcome of this trade, and I can always take other positions to go the other way if it looks like, you know, that's what's going to happen. So I'll be back. Okay, we've got another code 1 short entry here. That makes, let's see, let's count them. 1, 2, 3. That makes 4. 4 code 1 short entries should drop out. This is going to roll up here into the next one. Otherwise, it's setting up to drop out. 4, yeah, it should drop out. Should be getting ready to drop out here. I'm gonna pause the video. In the interest of time, I'll come back and show it to you. Okay, it's gonna go for the dropout here. Bottom's at 52. Here we go. Could be a fast slide down to the exit. Here we go. You know that, let's see here. Got 4 code 1 short entries. 4 code 1 short entries back to back. 5 code 1 short entries back to back. 5 code 1 short entries. Man, when's the last time I saw 5 of them? Even on that 350 penny move, 300 tick move the other day, I'm not even sure that did 5. I saw it do 4. I don't know if it did 5 though. We got 5 in place right now. Maybe I should go for 350 ticks. Now 100 ticks is high math. We're getting close. We're like 40 ticks away. Well, we were 40 ticks away. Okay, it wants to play a little game here for a little bit. So we'll let it play its game. I will come back, update you. Still holding for the 100 ticks. Okay, I'm going to see what this thing's going to do here. I may go ahead and jump out, just lock in profits, and then I can use the code 1 to jump in. It's making a big move, isn't it? We'll get ready to jump out here. It starts going back up. I'm just going to jump out. I'll lock in the profit, and then I'm going to reevaluate. I can always take a code 1 entry to go in the direction that I think it's going to go. Right now, it just gave a code 1, what I believe is a code 1 entry to go long, I think. The problem is it possibly is going against code 2, so it may not go up very far and then just continue to go down. But I can always take another code entry. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll be back shortly to take one. Okay, I just bought in here. Apparently oil wants to go long, so I'm going along with it. It's making a hard reversal. Come on. That was my fault for chasing it. Come on. I shouldn't have chased it. Should have waited for it to come back like that and then took the entry to go long. Let me see here. Do I have? I don't have an out. It's going to hit my 20 tick stop if it hits it. This is a somewhat risky trade right here. I mean, the code still says go long. It's just a matter of, will my stop get hit? This isn't one where I can keep it short, keep it tight. Let me just see something here. Yeah, that's not good. Well, okay, let's just see what the next one brings. It may shoot up and give a long entry, an extended long entry, and then take off. But right now I'm not too happy about this trade. Yes. This one's a risky one, that's for sure. You always want to try your hardest on every trade, You could say, oh, well, you're still up and you're going to be up. Yeah, but every trade you should try your hardest on. Yeah, this is not good. This thing just gave me a major trick. Unbelievable. Yeah, okay. It's going to go down. It's going to go down. I can't believe it just did that to me. The frustrations of trading. And if you were to look at the 10-minute chart, you'll see a huge, gigantic line on the 10-minute chart. And it represents that right there. It just got caught at the top. So that's, you can see the frustrations of trading. This is a very wacky day again. It's not gone, it's just, every day is going to be different. Some days are going to be super easy. Some days are going to be super hard. Some days are going to be in the middle. Every day is different. As a trader, you must learn how to deal with that and accept that every day. Oh man, this thing just keeps catching me. I mean, I can't get in a good price, nothing. It's incredible. Really amazing. Okay, you know what? I know what the code is now. I know what the exact code is. You want to know what it is? You're not gonna believe this. It's the same thing as it was yesterday. Imagine that. It is the same exact thing as it was yesterday. Or no, wait a second, I take that back. No, it's not. Okay, where's my out? We're ready to get out if this starts going back up here. Got a gigantic line on the 10-minute chart. That really, I'm really not happy about that last trade. That was really just, I don't even believe it. But just gonna have to check something here. Okay, you can drop out now. Okay, let me think about this for a minute now. So the mathematics are very high that it is going to go down here, down to around 90, or I mean 89. My original exit was at 89.07. Okay, should go down 89.07. So I should be able to make it down there. I'm just going to go for an even 50 ticks. We'll take it down to 89.05. Okay. I mean, yeah, 89.05. Okay, exit's in place at 89.05. Watching the code. This is not good. Not good. Get ready to get out. Should have been paying better attention to the code. I thought it was going to go down. Wait a second now. Wait a second now. Hold on a second. Let me think about this. No, 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 no. Don't give up this position. No, no, no. Don't give up this position. I don't care if it goes long. Wait, wait, wait. That's not a very good plan. This thing goes long. You need to get out. I'll take another one. I can always take another one. Okay. It may not go long. It may go short. It's gonna, I think it's gonna go short. It's gonna drop too once it does it. It's gonna be a big drop. If it goes short, there's gonna be a code 1 short, plus it'll also be a bottom at the 10 minute. So it's just gonna break right through. If it goes long, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out and I'll take a better position somewhere. There's no telling how high this thing would go. We are, after all, at the bottom. So it's either gonna go break the bottom or it's gonna go, it could go up, 20, 30 ticks. 40 ticks. Enough to hit my stop, let's put it that way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's going for the bottom. Come on. If this bottom breaks, it's going to drop. Should make it to the exit. Has a pretty high mathematical chance of making it to the exit. Okay, I'm not going to ride this thing back up. It's worth it for me just to take a little bit of a loss and then get back in at a better position. Otherwise, it's just could be a 20 tick loss very easily. But still got a good chance of it going down. Come on, let's go break. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. One more tick. 2 more ticks, I mean. We're right next to the bottom on the, there it is right there. 44 is the bottom. And 46 is the bottom right there. So once it breaks below 46 and then below 44, boom, we're in free territory again. Oh no. See? I'm going to get out at 59 if it goes back up to 59. So that's like 4 ticks. 4 tick loss. Okay, here we go. Come on. It's going to drop out. Here we go. This is it. It's going to drop. Okay, it's in free territory now. I'm just going to let this thing go. The mathematics on this hitting my exit now are good. They're very good. They're about 70%. Let me just take a look really fast at something. You going to bounce already? Go on, go down. Let me see here. I just want to see something. Oh, wait a second here. Okay, I need to back off a little bit. I'm going to change the exit to, instead of 05, I'm going to take it to 15. Taking the exit to 89.15 for high mathematics. 89.15 on the exit. Okay, that's high math right there. Remember I told you I always want to keep the math high. I'm going to be done after this. This is going to be the conclusion of the code 2 trade, which I obviously, I played it wrong today. I should have been holding it the whole entire time instead of getting out. And instead I took losses and got burned. And today's a good day to show you how not to play it. I should have just held it. Simple as that. Sometimes I do really well using that strategy, and I'm able to get it in a much better, like for instance, let's say I make 40 ticks, and then it comes back up, and I'm able to get in a better, and I'm able to make an extra 100 ticks on top of the 40. So I do really super well, have really super good days like that. Today won't be one of those days. But I should be able to make a nice profit, and I'll walk away after this trade. Remembering for tomorrow that, whether you don't make them or whether you do, doesn't matter. What matters is that you hold them to always make them. Because every time they make it, you make it with it. Otherwise, you end up where I'm at now. When I should be, way up right now. But I'm not. So, mistake. It was a mistake. What you're going to learn by seeing me trade every day is that this is what trading is all about, It's never just some perfect thing. It's something that you have to go in there and fight with and struggle with and think about and work at and analyze and look at. And, the code is, the code makes it a lot easier. I don't want to make it sound too hard because it's really not. But at the same time, it shouldn't be underestimated either. It does take some knowledge and some practice. But absolutely, you can learn how to do this and do like I'm doing. What you're seeing, it's not all, roses. You win, you lose trades. You got to come back and, keep trading, make more. Just keep using the system. If something is 70% accurate, that means out of every 10 trades, you're going to lose 3. See what I'm saying? Those losses come. Sometimes they come back to back on you. So anyway, I am just going to hold this position and hit my 15 exit. Should be able to hit it. And then I'll make a nice profit for today. I just call it for a mistake. I should have held it since my original position. And I'll do better tomorrow. I'll be back shortly to show you the progression and outcome of this trade. Okay, just made a sharp move back up on the chart. You see, almost went right back up to my entry. I'm going to get out at 54. As a matter of fact, let me place the exit right, the stop on it right now. $89.54. Just going to place that stop right there right now. Because I'm not going to take the chance that this is going to go back up again. You see? I'll just get out and take another code 1 entry again. Because it may play a game for a little while before it wants to go back down. or it'll just start going down now. But what I don't want to do is let it start to move back up again. If it wants to continue to go down, then we'll let it continue to go down. But if it wants to go back up, I'm gonna get out. Gave up all the profit, that's true. This is a part of trading though. You gotta, realize this. Don't keep kicking yourself because these things keep happening. You just have to get it right, a certain percentage of the time, not get it right every time. See, a lot of people don't really teach this because they don't show it, but this is what really trading is really all about. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I could see a long entry possibly coming here off the code. Yeah, technically that's a long entry right there. So now the code's saying go back up. So we're gonna have to wait and see here. Let me think about this. That went down like 13, down like 85 ticks so far. I don't think that's gonna cover it, but it might. It might. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna use the code 1 to get in. This is why knowing both codes is so effective, because you can always have an entry to get in. So I'll come back. Okay, I just took a long entry. Code 1 is saying it wants to go long. So we'll take it long. See what it wants to do. I don't really want to go long. I want to go short, but just following the code right now. I'm just worried about it rolling over again, because that's what it keeps doing. Just rolls over. You give a long entry off the code, and then it rolls over and goes back the other way off the code again. But it keeps doing that. Let's see if this one is different, if it's going to shoot up here. Let's see, we have one code long, and we have two code long, two code long entries right now. Where's my out? It's just doing the same thing as what I said. It's rolling over. It's going to roll over into the next code and give a short entry. It just keeps doing that. I don't know why. I just don't follow the pattern. I think this would be like the 4th or 5th time it's done it. I've been watching it do it all morning long as it goes down. I do have two of them back to back though go long. Usually when it does, it just does one, and then it does the other one, it rolls over. This one does have two of them back to back going as they go long. Usually that means it's going to keep going. But if it does, it's going to be the first time it does that on the chart so far today. Let me just see something here. Want to make a bet it's going to roll over? I'll make you a bet. It's going to roll over and go short. Watch. But I'm going to follow the code. I'm not gonna like go short here or nothing like that or get out. I'm just gonna follow the code. Right now I have a code 1 long entry that says go long. Following the code. See, whenever I'm trading like this, I'm always following the code. Otherwise, you wouldn't know whether the system works or it doesn't work. I could always get in where I think it's going to go down because there's certain positions and areas and things like that where I could get in where I think I would be right and stuff like that if I was on my own trading. But that doesn't give you any information of whether this works or not. You know what I mean? You need to see just the code, whether the code works. That's why I'm just following the code. Okay, what's it gonna do? Okay, it's long entry. Looks like I got it right. That's 3 code 1 long entries. The question is now, what's it gonna do? Is it gonna keep on going up? Or is it going to just go up for a little bit and then come back down? I really don't know. What we need to do is just watch the code now. Just watch code 1 and see if this thing keeps giving code 1 long entries, or if it or if it gives a short entry soon. We can go back short. Let me see something here. Okay, so let's see if this thing's going to continue now. It's going kind of slow, isn't it? At any time, it just might roll over here and start going back down. So I got to be prepared to jump on the short position if it does. And it very well might. Keep talking about it rolling over. This may be it. In fact, I think it is. Let's see here. How am I going to play this? I still got code 1 saying go long. Well, my out is pretty short anyway, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, because I've got a second code 1 entry to go out from. So I can keep the loss small. Okay. Let's see if it wants to go up and break. Looks like it is to me. Because it's gonna go, it looks like it's gonna go up, and then it's extend and go up even higher. Let's see. If it's gonna do it, it's gonna go do it now. Okay, I'm short. Reverse position and gone short here. That might be the key short entry right there. To hold it now to take it all the way down to like 89.15 for the original exit. My out will be small. Cut the loss short, under 10 ticks. If it really starts heading down here, that might be the key entry right there to go short, and then just be able to hold it here for, like I said, down to like the 89.15. We'll see. That's how you can follow it, and use the code 1 for the entries, and then just, into the entries into the code 2. Still calculating what you can get. Okay, I'm going to adjust the exit now to 89.15. I'm sorry, 88. I don't even know where I'm at. 89.15. Yes, that's right. $89.15 on the exit. I really don't like this new system they've got here. 89.15. Okay, 89.15 on the exit. Alright, there it is. And that entry is looking good. It'll be a 44 tick exit. Okay, in the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I will come back in a little while. But the entry looks really good. I'm just going to hold it. The only way I'm going to get out is if it goes back up, and it'll need to like break above here, break above this top up here, then I'll get back out. Otherwise, I'm just going to hold it Might come back up, and I'll just hold it unless it breaks. So it's all the way down to 15 from here, or back up to here, and I could put the stop up there if I wanted to right now, and turn my back on it if I wanted to. And by the way, you should never walk away from a position without having a stop on it, ever. Okay, so I am going to pause the video here, and I will come back shortly. But the position looks very good. I think it was the key entry that I wanted, and all I got to do now is just hold it down to the 15. Piece of cake. It's getting close to the bottom. Now it wants to bounce back up again, but it was just at the bottom down there at 32. That's like it. That's almost the bottom. I think it looks like the bottom on the 10-minute is 30. Let's go take a look real quick. Yeah, there it is, 30. So it's right there. It needs to break that bottom to go into free territory again. So we're just waiting. It'll take a while. It may come up into this range for a little bit. Okay, this range below here. Come up here in this range for a little bit before it drops. Should drop one more time. You see, right now it's only gone 85. That's not really... I mean, it sometimes does only go 85. It does. But mathematically, it's going to go more than that. In other words, it only goes 85 like... maybe one time out of 10. So you see, it's got a 90% chance then of going more. You see how the math works? Math is great. You just have to know what the math is. So basically, mathematically, it's got a 90% chance of going lower than here by about another 15 ticks, which is where my exit's at. That's why I'm short and holding short. Okay, so interest of time, I'll come back. It's going to play around for a bit, and I'll come back and show you the progression and the outcome of this trade. Well, it might be going for it now. I think it is. Here we go. Here comes the 30. Let's see some action. Okay. Lights, camera, cut. Okay, I'll come back. Lights, camera, action. No action? That's the wrong kind of action. Okay, I'll come back. You see, it should really, everybody's wondering, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Okay, come back. Okay. May have to, I may get out here if this thing starts to go up and reevaluate, take another position. I want to see it go down, not go up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I'm out. I'm going to take that profit off the table. Take another position. We'll just take another position. Another position. This is why I got out. I didn't want to write it back up. This thing is acting really weird today, I'll tell you. It really is. It's not being easy. Let's put it that way. It's not an easy day. Not every day is going to be an easy day. That's the first thing you need to learn. Every day is different. Let's go long. This thing wants to go back up again. It's crazy as can be. Okay, let's go up. I can't get this thing to drop down. It's been a wild and crazy day. Oh, don't even tell me you're going to roll over now again. Come on, shoot up. Don't you dare roll over on me. I can't even believe how much I'm struggling today. This is crazy. Come on. This is definitely a good example of not an easy day. You know, it doesn't want to go in one direction. It just wants to go up and down, up and down. Now it looks like it's going to roll over on me. I cannot believe this. Okay, that's the last time I go long today. Won't go long again. It just wants to keep going long off code 1 and then roll over into another code. That's all it keeps doing over and over again. It just keeps hammering me like this, the same exact thing over and over again. I'm starting to get a little bit pissed off about it. I suppose I should just get pissed off at myself for doing the same mistake over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, man, okay. Cut the loss short. It's just going to roll over again into the code. It's the same exact thing. It just keeps happening. How many times does that make it today? Like 10 times now. It's rolled over, gone short. Every single solitary code 1 long entry has not been done anything. Just rolls right over again. Oh, man. But then it doesn't go down. I mean, what is wrong with this thing? You can see trading can get to you. It can become frustrating. You have to learn how to deal with it. I'm just going to take another code entry. This thing wants to fight me? No problem. I know the code. You can't beat me. I can beat you. No problem at all. Piece of cake. Because I know what you're going to do before you even do it. How do you like me now? I can get real aggressive here. It's not a problem. I'll just take you every single solitary way you go. There's no way you can beat me. It's unbelievable. Look at it. It's just rolling over right into the code. Every time. Okay, that's it. You do it one more time and I'll nail you. I'll nail you because I know exactly what you're going to do before you do it. It's just my own stupidity for not following the pattern. Look at this thing. This thing is just really pissing me off now. Now it's gonna go. Watch. It's gonna drop out. Wanna make a bet? I'll bet you any amount of money you got. Is this supposed to be some sort of a joke? Oh, man. Well, listen. I'm telling you right now. Code 1 says it's gonna go down. I discovered the code. I know the code. Code 1 says it's gonna go down. Don't even tell me you're gonna go up, because it's not mathematically possible. I cannot believe this thing is giving me a hard time like this today. I really can't. This has been one whopper of a hard day. It's just really a hard day. Very tricky and sideways and up and down, and it's just filled with nothing but... Now it seems to just want to go sideways instead of wanting to do anything. It's eventually probably going to drop, but until then it's just going to keep going up and down in this tight little range. And the code just gives a little tiny bit of profit and then goes back the other way, and then gives a little tiny profit and it goes back the other way, and then gives a little profit, goes back the other way. It's just going to keep nailing you until it finally makes a move. And all I had to do was just take the original short that I made today. When I made the first one, it made it loss, right? The second one, I went short. All I had to do was hold that thing short. Place it at the exit. I'd still just be waiting right now to hit my exit. That's all I had to do. See where my out's at. Oh man, it's gonna be a big loss. I tell you, I can't believe I'm struggling like this. I can't. It's unbelievable. And all I had to do was just simply go short and hold it. I won't ever make that mistake again. It's pissing me off right now. I'm so pissed off at myself for making that stupid mistake. I'm gonna finally drop out now. Well, it's about time. Stupid thing. Alright, I'm on manual here. I haven't set an exit. Let's see what this thing wants to do. Because it's taken a long time for it to finally make its drop. Let's see what it's going to set up to do, what kind of entries it gives. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't believe I just went long again. I'm sitting there following the code. It keeps giving me long entries, and then it just keeps rolling over and going down. And I just followed it again and went long again. I must be nuts. This thing is absolutely crazy. You know that? It is crazy. It's 100% straight up crazy. I can't believe the way it's acting, what it's doing. I've never seen this before, even. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. The strangest sort of trading I've ever seen. And now it wants to give a long entry off the bottom? If this thing rolls over again, oh man. This is the weirdest thing. This is not right. It's just going to roll over again. Setting a stop at 89.39, break even. I'm going to take a chance on this crazy thing. It's just going to roll over. That's all it's going to do. I'll tell you that right now. It's done it every single solitary time. What's going to stop it from doing it this time? 89.39. Do I have time? No, I don't. I'm going to get out manually. It's just going to roll over. Here it goes. It's rolling over right now. It's going to do the same exact thing as it's been doing every single time. I think this is like 12th time in a row. Just wants to roll over into the code. Every single time. Long entry and then immediately roll over. I tell you, this is the hardest sort of trading you'll ever see in your life. Here, watch. Just look at this. Look at that. Look at the lines. It's just crazy. It's totally crazy. It's nothing but line, is all it is. It is the hardest form of trading you'll ever see. Here it goes. It's going to roll over into the code. But I don't have an entry yet. It just is what it keeps doing. And then it gives me an entry and then goes back the other way. And then it goes long, it goes up a little bit, then it rolls over, won't give me an entry until the bottom. It just keeps doing that. Keeps catching me, keeps catching me, keeps catching me, keeps catching me. Won't make the break, won't go in a direction. Just keeps going up and down, line, up and down, up and down. That's what it keeps doing. Over and over and over. There's no telling if it's going to keep doing that or what. I have no choice but to either just keep playing it or just back off until it goes. Then it's going to make a break, and then you're going to be left behind, and you're not going to get it. It's the same pattern over and over and over again. Remember at the bottom? We were at the bottom before. Now watch. It's going to give me another entry and do the same exact thing. I tell you, this is, I've never seen a code like this before. This is a messed up day. This is one messed up day. What is today? Today's Tuesday? Wow. What a messed up day. It's unbelievable. I think we might have had a code change. I think we did. Hang on. Oh man, this thing is filled with tricks today. We've had a code change. Code change at 8 o'clock. Man, I can't believe this. This is one of the most trickiest days, boy. I'll tell you. We've even had a code change. Wow. I'll tell you, man. They are really going all out here and trying to make this as tricky as they can. That's for sure. Look at it. Do you see how it just keeps going down, up and down, up and down, up and down? But all I had to do was hold the entry short down to my exit, which would be 89.07. And look at, we're 20 ticks away now. I'd be up 80 ticks here, minus the 20, so I'd be up 60 ticks right now. Instead, look at where I am. It's unbelievable how tricky they have made this thing. Some days are so easy, and some days are so hard like this one. This is what all traders need to realize and learn. Don't let anybody BS you, because there's a bunch of rejects and retards out there who act like they know how to trade. They don't know nothing. Okay? They're all liars. None of them can come into a trading room with me and trade like I can. None of them. This is the reality of trading. You want to be a trader? Learn the reality, not the fantasy. Not every day is going to be a good day. Not every day can you make money. Some days are really super hard. Some days are really super easy. No day is the same. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I have no choice but to just wait. What this thing is stuck in a deadly tight range of going up and down. It's to trade this area in here is no good. What it's doing is just wants to come and take your money. It's been programmed and designed to do that. Make you get in, come take your money. Make you get in, come and take your money. Make you get in, come and take your money. Because you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it going up. You don't want to miss it going down. So they're going to take advantage of you. They're going to get you think it's going to go up, then they're going to take it back down. Then they're going to take it, then they get you think it's going to go down, they're going to take it back up. And it's going to keep it in this range right here to take everybody's money. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this. If this goes on for a while longer, I'm going to use a code entry on it for a while, after a while, and then I will, like maybe in about an hour, and I'll use a code entry on it and see if I can't hit it. But I'm going to let this go by for right now, because it's going to most likely keep doing this. Let's put it this way, there's too much of a mathematical chance for that to happen. I'm not going to take the risk and just keep losing money, because that's what keeps happening. Can't make any money today. So, I'll be back a little while to try to see if I can get another entry. Just wanted to confirm really quick for you code traders out there, heads up, we have had a code change right at 8 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock Eastern time. They did the same exact thing yesterday. There was a code change. So heads up, they're throwing that in. I don't think I've ever seen 2 days in a row before. So we got to keep an eye on that. Right now, I would say focusing on the code 2, which is what I played today. They threw in a loop on me. I took it anyway. All I had to do was hold it. Of course, I'd still be holding it now. It came within like came within 21 ticks of the exit right here. Or no, 20 ticks actually of the exit. So I mean. No, 14. No, I didn't even come that far, huh? Yeah, it only came like a very short distance away here from the exit. My original exit. It didn't make it though. You see how hard of a day? Didn't even want to make that exit. And now it's going back up. It may continue to go back up here now. It's just been a very tough day. As a trader, learn how to deal with it, because these are going to happen all the time. This is reality of trading. But just realize that if you look at it like on a piece of paper and you see what you're making and everything like that, just realize that that's the way it is. You're even going to have losing days. Some losing days, winning days, struggle days, break-even days, that type of thing. It's all over the gamut. All that matters is what you can do every month, make money or not. Okay, I'll be back. I'll look for an entry into this crazy trade today. I can't tell if this thing is rolling over here or if it is going to want to go long. Looks like it's rolling over to me. We keep the loss short here. Oh, whoa, whoa. They look like they may have. Let's see. Sure is one tricky day. Tricky down to the last. Well, one good thing about this trade is I'll be able to keep the loss small, if it is a loss. Otherwise, it should go down. Yeah, this thing it's so tricky. It wants to just go up and down, up and down, up and down. I can't get an entry right. It just doesn't want to. And then when I try to hold it, and then it just goes back the other way. It just is giving me the hardest time. It's been doing that for the last few days. I mean, I try to go for these big entries, and I just can't get them. If I would have just took something smaller, I would have gotten it and made a nice profit. But I going for a score, and I just can't hit one. Alright, let me see here. What's the chances of that being the right entry? I don't know. I might just take 20 from this thing if I can get it. I'm going to go ahead and set the stop now. I don't have to worry about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man. Whew. This has been the hardest day I think I've ever had. Okay, so I know what the code is then. Let's go long. Come on. Let's go. Wow, what a day. You see what I'm saying? It's like today, it just doesn't want to do anything. And then it's just going to roll over here. It just wants to go up and then down and then up and then down. It doesn't want to go up and then keep going up. It doesn't want to go down and keep going down. It's a tough day to make money. Follow the code. Tough day to make money, that's for sure. Come on, let's go. Stop playing games. Oh, now you're gonna roll over again. I don't believe this. Well, it's like clockwork. Okay, no problem. We'll just roll over with it. You want to go short? Okay. Well, hold the phone. Looks like it's going to be a long entry. Hold the phone. Think we got the right one here. Come on. I think we got the right one. Here we go. Okay. We're good to go. Now it's just a matter of how high is it going to go. That I don't know. Where's 20 ticks? 58, 68, 78, 20 ticks. I'll be ready to take it up there. This thing sure does act strange, doesn't it? I mean, just look at it. Why it just goes up and then comes back down. It's like, what's with the action today? Wow. Not exactly too exciting. Not too exciting and a hard day at the same time, you know, just up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh, this is ridiculous. No, this is crazy, man. I'm just gonna get out. You're gonna go up now? Okay. You don't want to go up, I'm gonna get out. Setting the stop to 89.59 as quick as I can. Let it go off. Let the computer take it. So I don't have to sit there and put my finger over the exit button. It's been a hard day. What can I say? You know? It's just been a really tough day. And it's just the way it is. There's days like this where they have it programmed, where they're going to make it really hard. Other days are easy. They've got it programmed where they want to make this thing take off. They want to make this thing drop out. Easy. It's easy. Those days are real easy. You just gotta go and hang on, and boom, you make it, right? Other days they're gonna take it and they're going to make it go down, and they're gonna make it go up, and they're gonna make it go into range. You know what I mean? And you'll be wanting a continuation of that down movement, a continuation of that up movement. It's just gonna keep going up and down. Not gonna let you make anything, and just keep taking your money if you let them. That's why one of the reasons why I was saying, you know, it's just going to roll over right here. It's going to roll over and go down. Okay, so let's just use the code again. But it is becoming a joke, though. I mean, it's like, man, the programmer that programmed this, you know, just it's really, you know, pretty much a joke, I'll tell you. Okay. Here we go again. Let's play this dance again. Just keeps wanting to do this. But one of these short entries are probably going to be it. Well, I shouldn't say probably. There's a good chance that one of these short entries are going to be it, and it's going to just keep going down. I thought the last one was it, but it went all the way back up again. Back up to where we are, the same entry just about. And here we are doing this dance again. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Make it look like it's going to go up, then take it down. Make it think like it's going to go down, then take it up. This is the code that they've thrown in today. Eventually it's going to just break one way or another. It'll either go down, quite possibly break that low even at 25, or it'll just keep going up and break this high up here on the immediate 10-minute, and then, you know, go up even higher and break the second high, and then possibly even go up even higher, or it'll go the opposite direction, and it'll use one of these codes as the main entry. I thought it was the last one. I thought I had it. Went all the way back up. I had to get back out. This one could be it. You can see it's acting very similar to the other one. It's going down so far. And the other one went all the way down too, and it just still didn't do anything. It just, you know, couldn't make it to my exit of 15. Went down to 30. Close but no cigar. That's trading. Can't always get it right every time. You have to fight sometimes. Fight, fight, fight. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. That's the reality. And going through the frustration. You know, if this thing pops back up on me, guess what? I gotta get out again. You know? So what does that mean? I give up? No, keep trying, keep trying. It's not such an easy thing every day. Now what I could do is just call it quits for today and say, why bother trading on this hard day like this? Why should I bother? What would be the purpose? I could so easily just wait till tomorrow, and most likely tomorrow will be an easy day. I mean, the mathematical chances are it will be an easy day, especially compared to today, because it's been very difficult. But at the same time, I'm trying to show you and teach you. Fight, fight, fight. You don't have to give up. See, one of them will be good. Now, I thought the last one was. It wasn't. But this is a code 1 entry into a code 2 trade. It's only made it 90 ticks. It hasn't made it its full 100. Now, 10% of the time, it will only make it 70 to 90. Maybe as high as 20% of the time, but that's maximum for sure. Probably more like 10 to 15% of the time. So it's got a high mathematical chance it's going to go even lower than the previous low, which was at 30. What's it almost there now? Yeah, it's at 30. It's at 38. Yeah, it's almost there. Yeah, I mean, there's a very high chance it's going to go break that 30 and then go down even lower. And as the day wears on, it's running out of time to do that with. So it's going to have to, do it fairly soon. Assuming it is going to do it. I'm just saying, if it is going to do it, then it's going to have to do it fairly soon. So, we're 10 ticks away from the bottom now. Let's see if we can finally hit one. Or is it going to continue to be a frustrating day? I'm tired of getting up early. I had to get up at 5:30 this morning to be able to get some coffee and get ready to make it, for trading, because I can't just get up and trade. I gotta wake up for a few minutes, have a cup of coffee. And even then, I'm so dead tired. Oh, 34. Okay, so 30. So 30 is the low. Wait a second. 30 can't be the low. I'm seeing a lower low on the chart here. The low is 25. No, take that back. The low is 21. The low is 21. Okay, so it made it 94 ticks. Okay, so that lowers the math down a little bit. Yeah. It may not break that 21 low. I don't know. I'm going to place a break-even stop on this at 89.55. 89.55 on the stop. Okay, stop is in place for a break-even stop. Now I can just relax and let this thing go. If it comes back up and hits my stop, it comes back up and hits my stop. I can always take another re-entry again using the code. If it continues to go down, then it continues to go down. And I can, let's see, if it were to go 120 today, where would that take it to? That would take it to, let's see, 15. It would take it to 95. So let me take the exit there to 95. 88.95. Oh wait. 80. Yeah, 88.95. 88.95 on the exit. Okay, I got 88.95 on the exit here. Now let's see if this thing wants to go down. It wants to dance or what? Okay. That would take it 120 today. Let's see, what does the daily look like? Not easy to make money today, my friends. This has been a tough day. Now it still may turn into a good day if it goes down for me, and I hold this entry and it goes down, it could turn into a good day. But if it goes back up, then it's not, obviously. But at least you are seeing the realities of trading. I mean, I can't do good every single day. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say before, if you're having a bad day, you can just stop. Like I could do that right now. I could just stop and just call it quits for today and say, okay, it's just a struggling day. It's just a struggling day. Or you can keep fighting. Just keep using the proper method and everything. Cut the loss short. Keep taking code entries. Like I could have had 20 ticks right there, from 56 down to 36. Could have made 20 ticks. If I was just going for 20 ticks, like I normally do, I'd have 20 ticks off the table, profit. If I kept doing that over and over again lately, I'd be way ahead compared to what I am, going for more ticks, not getting it. Okay, here we go. Come on. Okay, let me go ahead and pause the video for a little bit. I'll come back. I got a break-even stop here, and I've got an exit at 88.95. So that's like 40 ticks away from this current location. 40 ticks down, or the break-even stop up here. But we'll see what happens. I'll come back. Okay, it looks like it wants to maybe go back up again. Things crazy as can possibly be. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get out if it hits like 44, breaks this top up here. Just get out. No telling what it's going to do. It just keeps wanting to play this game where it just wants to go up and down, up and down. It won't want to continue to go down. You know what I mean? And then it goes up, and then it wants to go down. So I don't really want to hold on to it while it keeps playing this game. Give it a chance to go down from here, but if it hits 44, I'm going to get out. So where's my stop now? It's at 55. Let's change it to 44 now. Changing the stop to 44. 89.44. Okay, stop is in place. So that's just going to lock in a little bit of profit. I think that's what it's going to do. It's just going to come back up again, because that's its pattern. That's what it keeps doing over and over and over again. Wants to just go down and then up, and then down and then up, and then up and then down. Doesn't want to continue either up or down. So I'm going to go with the pattern. It's funny because I can't make money going long and I can't make money going short. It's funny. The only way I will is if it continues. If it continues to go down now, I'll make money. Otherwise, it's going to go back up and come get me. I can't make money. But listen, I mean, these days come around, so learn how to handle them. Don't lose all your money in them. Learn how to handle them. Like clockwork. Just going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's been designed mathematically to take your money. Whereas the other ones have been designed mathematically to take oil in a certain direction. They want oil to be, 200 ticks up from here. So what does it do? Play a game? Take your money? No, it goes up. You either get long or you don't make any money. Same thing with it down. They do the same exact thing. And then there's other times like now where they're going to take it like this. And it's going to be pretty hard to make money like that, even using the code. So it's best just to stay out of a market like that until it starts to, or at least at a minimum, get really aggressive on keeping your loss small, keeping your loss break even, taking a small profit, just taking what it looks like it's gonna start coming back down or back up again. Just get out and take the profit. That would be the only way to play a day like today. You can't go for big exits on a day like today. You can't stretch it at all. You got to play just the exact opposite. Just the exact opposite. And see, and look, and see, it went up, right? And now it gives a short entry off the code. See what I'm saying? It just wants to play this game of up and down, up and down. Maybe now it'll finally be the one where it's going to drop from. Maybe. I keep going for it, but don't hit it. We're definitely closer to the bottom this time, so 20 ticks away. But it's frustrating days like today that could turn into a loss. That's why, if there ever was a time to not trade, like pick a day not to trade, this would be it. Like just to cut it, just say, okay, walk away. Not a good day today. Because other days are so simple in comparison to this. So simple. This is one of the hardest days you'll ever see. This today feels like a Friday to me. This is really tough. But I'm still fighting. Still fighting. Still trying. Taking code entries. Okay, in the interest of time, let me go ahead and pause the video. I'll come back. Okay, I had to just get out right there because now it's doing the same thing. It's just going in an up and down motion again. It's designed to take your money. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to stay right here give you entries, but then not do anything. Go the other way, and then give you an entry, go the other way, and give it. It's just going to keep doing that over and over again. No matter what, it's not going to break out. It's not going to make 20 ticks. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to keep doing this. That's what it's designed to do. Now, the important thing for you to do then is to recognize when these kinds of days happen. You know? This is a 10-minute chart. This is how I basically look at it on the other monitor. Okay? You can see how it looks over here. You know? This is the way it normally looks when it trades. Okay? Now you can see how it looks here. Lines, line. You see that huge line I was telling you about? That's what caught me going long. And then it came back and got me and took the money. And then it goes down and then up and then 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 up and then down and then up and then down. It just, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't want to make a move like that or a move up like that or a move like this. It wants to go up and down in a very tight range and take all your money from you. Every time you try to go long, going to go short. Every time you try to go short, it's going to go long. You try to go short, goes long. Try to go long, it goes short. Try to go short, it goes long. Try to go long, it goes short. Try to go short, it goes long. See what I'm saying? Just keeps doing that over and over. It's designed to take your money from you. So the important thing is for you to realize when this happens, stop trading. That's where a lot of newbies, people who are new at trading, lose their money. Because they don't realize the kind of day we're in. They think that it should just work every single day. Not realizing, well, okay, let's just say this thing was going sideways and it wasn't changing in price. Could you use the system to make money with that? No. Well, the same basic thing is happening. In order for you to trade and make money, you need to get in here and get out here. You see what I'm saying? Not get in and then have to get out 2 ticks later and get in and have to get out 2 ticks later. You know what I'm saying? You have to be, it has to move from this range to be able to make money. And what it's doing is it's going into these ranges and taking your money using code 1. If you were to hold it just using code 2, you'd still be in waiting for 8907 exit. To make 100 ticks. Now code 1 works great when it's moving, like if it wants to move up for the day, or it wants to move down for the day, or it's moving in bigger ranges, but it's moving. Code 1 works great. But that? No. And you just saw a real live example of it. I can't get anywhere. So my point is, what I'm trying to teach is that there's days like this. That's all. That's all. Just learn that lesson. There are days like this. Learn how to deal with them. The best way is just not to trade them. But I know that traders are inherently not like that. They want to get in and beat it and beat it. I don't blame you. Okay. Let me have a setup here. I've got a code 1 entry to go short. Okay. That probably is a second code entry to go short. That makes 2 code 1 entries to go short. Two code 1 entries to go short. Watch. It's going to give a long entry. And I'm not going to take it. Not going to take it. This time I'm not being fooled into taking it. Well, hasn't given an entry yet, but true to form, it's going to go back up. Maybe not, maybe not. The chart is set up perfectly for it to drop out. It's perfect. This is the sweet spot right here. If it gives this short entry, this could be it. I don't know. I think it's going to drop out. That is looking perfect on the 10-minute. It's looking really sweet on the 10-minute. I think this may finally be it. There's 1, 2 code 1 entries to go short. This would be the third, and we're right near the bottom. 21 is the bottom. Sure is taking its sweet time, I'll tell you. Alright, I'll come back. No, it's going to be a long entry. This is just the hardest day to try and make money. Amazing. I'm not going to take it long because it just keeps fooling me. It'll just go up and then it'll go back down, roll over, go back down. It just keeps fooling me. I'm not going to let it keep fooling me. I'd rather not make money today than let it fool me again. It's fooled me every single solitary time because it's not going to go 20 ticks in any direction. It's just going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Not worth going for a trade then. I'm going to stick around here and see if I can find a good entry if it wants to give me a good spot to go in. Otherwise, I'm just going to not bother. If you could look at the bigger picture, this is a 1 minute. Okay, this is the 1 minute chart. Look, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, maybe if you were like a scalper or something that you were just going to take like 10 ticks here, 10 ticks there, you could be making money. But I can't play the way I normally play and make money because it's just too tight. So we just have to, wait for a better day. Because, I mean, tomorrow, every day is a better day than this. This only comes around once every, I don't know, maybe 2-3 times a month. Something like that. Maybe 4 times, who knows. So you're definitely going to see these days. Okay, so I am going to come back a little bit. We'll see if I can't get a good entry. Otherwise, I'm just going to call it a day. Even my original entry that I would have called for 8907, which would be 100 ticks, and if I was stubborn and just going for it, right, and didn't get out at the 20, which I most likely would have, I'd still be holding that right now, wondering if it's going to go down and make it. It's just not been an easy day, even for code 2. Remember, I keep telling you? Every day I keep telling you, code 2, good for 100 ticks today. Code 2, good for 100 ticks today. Code 2, good for 100 ticks today. Almost every day I tell you that. Well, it's not good for 100 ticks today. It's only good for 94. Didn't make it. That's just indicative of the kind of day it is. It's just not a very good day for everything. Not for code 1, not for code 2, just everything. Just a tough day. Look at it. Now it's rolling over. It just keeps doing that over and over and over again. It's funny. See what I'm saying? What would have happened to me if I would have went long? If I would have went long off the code, what would have happened? Well, the same thing that happened to me over and over and over again. Just keeps rolling over after the code, and then it'll go short into the next code, and then it will go down a little bit, and then it will go back up again. Just keeps doing that. That's the pattern. If I wanted to, I could just start anticipating that pattern, but that wouldn't be playing the code. That would be more like playing the pattern. Well, you know, the code is the pattern, but that would be playing a different pattern than the code. I don't want to get into that kind of game. Alright, I'm just going to come back. Just for the record, though, let me see something here. Well, it's hard to tell because the code just changed. So it's hard to tell at the moment. But yeah, it's just, whew, man, tough day. Very, very tough day. For those of you who are looking at this video and you're watching it today, look at the chart today on the 10-minute. And look from the time of like around 7 or 10:30 Eastern Standard Time to now, which is 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. And just look at the 10-minute chart and see how it just went up and down. I mean, totally just sideways up and down. This is tough trading. Tough trading. So, best advice, don't even bother. Because you can hear how frustrated I am trying to trade it today. Very frustrated, you know. And you could just save yourself that aggravation, that frustration. But then again, guess what? You want to be a trader? You better get used to it. Seriously. Better get used to it, because it's just the way it is. But, can you make money? Yeah. So, but if you want to make money, you better be aggressive. I mean, you better be aggressive at cutting that loss short. Get out. How many times you see me get out now? Been wrong, get out. Wrong, get out. Okay, I'm going to look and see if I can't get like a really good setup. If I can, I'll take it. If I can't, then I'm just going to let it go and follow my own advice and just call it a day. Because I just couldn't make any money today. So I'll be back. one way or another. Okay, it finally shot up out of its range. That's a good thing. Now it's moving again, okay? Now that it's moving again, we can actually make some money from this thing. I can see that the code 1 is on the chart, and I missed it. It's good. I didn't realize, I didn't remember that it changed. So, you know, it's too bad I didn't take that one. If I would have taken it, I would have won, obviously. But it's okay, because now that it's moving, I'll be able to use the code again, and it should continue to move. It probably won't die down like it did. Like, see how it went sideways for so long? It probably won't do that again. It's probably going to move from here. It may not be super active, but it'll make moves, like, you know, it'll go in one direction or another to hit the exits. So, and I am going to go ahead and back off to the 20. And I'll be back to take a trade using code 1. Okay, let's see if we can't get an entry here. I don't know what it's going to do. But I'll just wait for a code entry. See what it says. Just gonna go for 20 ticks. Start doing it in more controlled fashion like that, because I can't hit the bigger ticks. Today not a good day for that. Okay, let's go long for 20 ticks. I would imagine this is going to be a quick 20 ticker. Come on. Did I say it was going to be a quick 20 ticker? Okay, I take that back. It's going to be a slow 20 ticker. Man, you're joking, right? You're joking with me. You're not going to roll over on me again. I don't believe this. I really don't believe this. If this thing rolls over on me again, it's going to be like getting kicked in the teeth. It's like, what on earth is this thing doing? I guess it's not going to stop doing what it's continuing to do. Go up and then go down. And it's just going to roll over every time it gives me an entry like that. Every long entry is going to roll over into a short. That is the most bizarre thing. I mean, I've seen it do this before, but never to this extent. In fact, we're even in a new program, so to speak. And I don't think I've ever seen it back to back like that. It's going to do it to me again. I can't believe it, man. And the worst part is that I fell for it again. That's the worst part. Because it broke out. I thought it was going to go. And it just goes and does the same thing as before. Rolls over. Can't believe it. This is why you should stop trading on a bad day, because a bad day is liable to get worse. Okay, I'm going to get out right there, cut the loss short, and I'm going to wait for, see what it says. Bad day, become an even worse day, because it's the program. As you can see, it won't stop. Here we go. It's hilarious. It's hilarious the way this thing keeps doing this over and over and over again. This programmer got a real sick sense of humor, I'll tell you. A real sick sense of humor. A real sick sense of humor, pal. I shouldn't have gotten back in. This is why on a day like today, you should just call it quits and stop. It's the way that they have it programmed. Long entries off the code aren't working because it rolls over into the next code. And then the next code isn't working because then it just rolls back up into the next code. And then the next code isn't working because it just rolls back over into the next. That's the way they've got it programmed. To take it like this on purpose. It's just a program to make you lose your money. That's all. And then what they're going to do is they're going to run it up into the next code. Then give it off the short and then go back the other way. The way that it doesn't, it's just going to give a shallow profit off each one. It's never going to give you a profit. It's not going to give you a profit today. Can't get profit off code 1. That's the way they have it programmed on purpose. And then what they do is they keep doing that over and over and over again, and then off of one of the code 1s, it'll make a big move. That's what they're doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break this matrix, and I'm going to figure out exactly what to do step by step, and then I'll know. These guys are some sick people, I'll tell you. But what do you expect from somebody who would put this on a computer to begin with? See what I said about it probably, once it broke out, it probably would keep moving? Well, as you can see, that's not true. It's just going to keep going sideways again until it finally will make a big move off of code 1. I've never seen it break code 1 so much like it's doing today. Never seen that before. I mean, I've seen it do it, don't get me wrong, but not like today. There's just something really weird going on. I mean, like, every time you give a code 1 buy entry and then roll over. I mean, come on. Every time? And then, vice versa, when it gives a code 1 short entry, then it rolls up. Just does the exact opposite. And then gives a long into the code. And then vice versa, gives a long and then goes and rolls over and goes back in short, gives a short into the code. Just keeps doing that over and over. Oh, it's going to do it again. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I don't think it's mathematically possible. It's never happened before in the history of the code. It's not mathematically possible. I must have the code wrong. That's the only explanation. I better go back and figure out what it is. That's it. I'm getting out. I'm not playing this game no more. Obviously, I've got the code wrong. I cannot believe this. What is the mathematical chances of that actually being the code? I mean, it's like I haven't seen that in 2, 3, 4 years. I mean, come on. It's not possible. This is just the strangest, most bizarre day I ever seen before in my life. Look at it. Look at it just go sideways. Goes sideways for hours before. Now it's going even more sideways. This is amazing. This is truly amazing. If I didn't see this with my own two eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Look at it. It's unbelievable. Wow. Perfect day to stay out of the market today. I mean, even when I went for my code 2 today, if I just would have held it, I still haven't hit it yet. It came so close, but did not hit. Even code 2 is like no good. I mean, close, but no cigar. Well, I didn't think it was going to die like this. And I took entries, and I lost even more money because it did die. Didn't it? Just went sideways. The code gave a long, wouldn't go up, just go back down. Code gave a short, wouldn't go short, just go back up. Code gave a long, wouldn't go long, just keeps doing that over and over. Now it just gave a long, I didn't take it, now it's going to run up. So what happens is it makes you take a trade, then you lose, makes you take a trade, then you lose, makes you take a trade, and then you lose. And you don't want to take any more trades. And as soon as you stop, boom, it's a winner. As soon as you stop, boom, it's a winner. But over here, you lose. You stop, boom, it's a winner. Over here, you lose. You stop, boom, it's a winner. Over here, you lose. You stop, boom, it's a winner. And you think, wow, it just happens to me. You know, it's just my bad luck. No, it's not your bad luck. It's called mathematics. Programmed in advance to fool you and trick you and manipulate you and defeat you without you even knowing it. It just defeated me, and I know it. But at least I can point it out to you, what's really going on. I mean, it's going sideways, taking your money, can't make any money, and then it just keeps doing it again, takes your money again, then it breaks out. You know, it's exactly what's happened to me is exactly what's going to happen to you. It's just the way it's been programmed to catches most everybody. And look, could you have made your 20 ticks? No. What does it do? Go back down. But isn't that what it's been doing? Wouldn't it have been better long time ago when I was up to just call it quits for the day and it be a bad day? Wouldn't it have been better to do that? It would have, huh? Now you're even more mad, more stressed, more pissed. You can't make money. You can't get it going. It just won't work. Your frustration, everything just builds more and more and more. Right? But before, I could have ended on a green day, and I could have just called it quits, and I could have just, tomorrow, whole new day. Because it will be a whole new day. The chances of tomorrow being like today, highly unlikely. It could happen. I've seen it happen, like for a day or two or three even sometimes. But mathematically, very unlikely. probably, I don't know what the math, but it would be low. So, and if it was another day like today, it would be easy, just let it go and wait for the next day. And the next day, the idea that it would be like that again would be, like win the lottery pretty much. Most days are fairly easy. Some days are really hard like today. See, is it going anywhere? Nope. Now it'll go down and make people think it's going to go down, and it'll go back up again. And it's just going to continue to take your money if you allow it. So 930 could become 2,000, and then 3,000. Has what I've been doing working today? No. So should I keep doing what's not working? No. Not a good idea. There's obviously a code in here that I am missing. I think I see what it is. No. No, but there is a code in here somewhere, and I'm going to find it. And they must have it well hid today because I can't see it. The problem is I don't think it's really so much the code, it's the sideways. So it looks like it's going to do something and then it doesn't. Looks like it's going to do something and then it doesn't. Looks like it's going to do something and then it doesn't. And then it makes a big move. And then it makes a big move. Then it makes a big move. Before that, sideways motion. If it starts moving now, though, I'll start taking trades off of it. It looks like it to start to be doing that. I said that before when it went up and then it went sideways, but the chances of it keep doing that, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what the chances of it. On a normal day, no chance. Today, anything goes for today. So I'll come back and see if I can't get an entry. Staying true to form, take a look at the chart. Look at that line. Line. Just terrible. I mean, just really, really bad trading today. Mathematically calculated and designed to take your money from you. That's why I say in previous videos, whenever you're having a bad day, don't try to push it. Just call it a bad day and walk away. One nice thing about the one trade per day strategy is that particular code is really super good. It's really high. See, I made 20 ticks from it yesterday, or I think I got out 18 ticks, something like that. Got out manually. I should have just kept it for 20. That's a really good trade, and it's an easy one too. So keep that in mind. Instead of running into these days and getting eaten up with a messed up day. It's not the code, it's the action. This action is producing so that the code can't make money. Because the code is saying, okay, it wants to go long. But then as soon as it wants to go long, it goes short. And it say, okay, now it wants to go short. But as soon as it wants to go short, it wants to go long. You see what I'm saying? There's no way for the code to actually be able to hit the 20 tick exits. Only on some of them. But on the other ones, it just gets eaten alive. Whereas the codes will give you entries to make your exits. And it gives you these entries and you make your exits. This, nope. Fortunately, those days don't come around, too often. Okay, I'll be back. I'm not sure if I really want to take an entry into this. It's just a messed up day. And I keep trying to push it, and look at what keeps happening. We'll see if I can't get something for a good setup, and I'll take it. Okay, for those of you who know the code, see, I can already see it coming right now. It's the same exact thing. There's nothing has changed. What it's doing is it's going to go down to the bottom, into the code, give a short entry, then it's going to do the same thing as before, and go back the other way. It's just, it just keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again. If I wanted to, I suppose I could play the exact opposite of the intuitive way to play and play the pattern, but it's just really super hard. It's like somebody's saying go left and you go right instead. But yeah, I mean, an entry into this code is going to be very risky. It's right in the middle. What's to say it's going to go either way? It won't continue. It won't do nothing. Because of the pattern, because of the tightness of the chart. It won't go up or down. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna keep taking losing trades. It may all of a sudden just break out and go, and I'll say, oh, why didn't I take this one? Yeah, sure. But I'm not feeling lucky today, so I don't wanna like, I'd rather not make any money today than lose any more on a bad day. Now, if today was a good day, I'd get right in there and trade, no problem. But it is not a good day. It's the exact opposite of a good day. It's a horrible day, a rotten day, a terrible day. It's a day to lose all your money if you let them. If you want to push a day like this, that's the day for today. So we're just waiting for the oil to stop doing this, which it'll stop doing it today. It's just today's code. That's all. Tomorrow will be totally different. Whole new code. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop trading code 1 here, and I'm going to wait for code 2, and then I will trade that code 2. Should be able to make 20 ticks on that one. Let me see here. Let me see. Yeah, I should be able to make 20 ticks on that one very easily, because today the code 2 wasn't even good for 100. It was only good for 94. Usually it's always good for 100, 120, 140. And the Euro code was good for nothing. 20 ticks, which I consider to be nothing. It didn't do anything. So it only made 94 on one and 20 on the other. That means that this third one will move. So I'm going to play this third one. So I'll be back to play it. True to form, it looked like it was given a long entry, and then it rolled over and went down. And it went down. It also gave a short entry to go down. And now, I'll bet you anything, it's going to roll up and go back up again. Because that's what it keeps doing. Sideways motion. It's not doing any codes that are back to back going the same way. It's always doing a code going the opposite direction, and then when it does it, it goes down, and then it goes back the other way, and it goes along, and it goes back the other way. Because each one is only good for a short amount, a little bit of profit, and then it goes back the other way, and that's why you're seeing it go up and down. See, wise decision to stay out on the last one. Again, because all it would have did was the same exact thing it's done to me every single time. So you see what I'm saying? It's not as if it's doing it to me because I'm getting in. No. It's doing that without me even in. It just keeps doing it. It's the same pattern. Now there may be some other kind of a code in there, but I don't know, and it wouldn't matter if there was, because it's just going to still go sideways. It's still going to go up and down. I'm not going to be able to nail it up and down between these things. There's no way. Not a chance. So, unless you were to do the opposite. Every time the code gives you a long, just go short, and every time the short code gives you a short, go long. You could do that if you want. There'll be times when you're going to really miss it, like right here. It's going down now with the code. It's maybe finally going to break here. But I don't want to take the risk. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. If I was ahead, maybe I would. Behind like that? Nope. See, the natural reaction of a trader is to take a trade and get back to break even and not have a losing day. Don't do that. If it's a bad day, don't trade. I'm at the point now where I've been watching it long enough. It's not doing anything. It's most likely not going to do anything for the rest of this session. It's going to do something into code 2. Depending upon what it does, I'll take it. But no, actually, I'll take it no matter what, because it's going to be good. I can say it right now. It's going to be good. Remember I told you before, if the other ones have not done anything, now this one did do something, 94 ticks, but it didn't do 120, 140 like it normally does, or at least 100, 110. Went shallow today. And the other one, of course, is very shallow too. So the chances of this one doing something, this next code 2, is very good. Very good. At least 20. So I'll take one more trade because the math is high. May lose and go down like, $2,000, but the math is high that I'll make it and I'll actually be break even for the day. But I'm, just doing that to show you, not doing it because I would do it myself. I wouldn't. I would just stop. Taking a losing day is nothing. Get used to it. Just make sure that on your winning days you're winning more. Win with the code, that's pretty easy to do. Just don't lose all your money on a day like this. Okay, I'll be back. As you can see, it finally made a move, and it's gone down. Let's see, where's the code at? Let's see. There's one short entry. There's another short entry. And there's another short entry. So that's 3. Okay, so the code is working. It's just you have to get it to where it's not going up and down. You have to get it to where it's making a move. And by the way, it made it to the original exit of 89.07. All I had to do was hold my second trade today, and I would have made 100 ticks. Minus the 20 that I lost at the beginning, I'd be up 80 ticks right now. Instead, I'm down 20. All by getting caught up in today's sideways up and down choppy motion. Should be able to make money now, though. Should be able to make some money now. Just checking something. Oh man, that code was so messed up in here. It's so hard to believe. Man. You could see it really dropping out here. Let's do some trading. Go along. Oh man, the code is so messed up today. It's hard for me to judge what's one. Now that it's moving, though, it'll be easy to tell. Man, I'll tell you what a mind blower of a day this is. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out. It doesn't break here. I'm out. It doesn't want to bounce. Just gonna do the same thing. It's gonna roll over. It's hilarious. I should just go short right now. It's just gonna roll over. Just keeps wanting to do that. What I can do is I can wait for a second code 1 entry. If it gives another long, then I'll take it. I'll be more sure. I thought it would snap back after going all the way down like that. Thought it would snap back and go the other way. Nope. Nope. No chance of that. It's a totally different type of trading dynamic. I can't even believe how messed up this code is. I can't even believe it. It's like I must be missing something. Let's see if I can find it. You know, I remember he serves me right. It's always been like this. It's always like this. Whenever it does a choppy day like this, it's like the code is just messed up. Actually, it's good on entry, just not good for the exit. Look, makes a big move. Look what it's doing again. Sideways. Doesn't want to, like, trade, continue to trade. It just wants to go sideways after making a big move. Incredible. Okay. Well, the math on all of this is just too high now. Too low, I mean. I'm just going to stop, and I'm going to play the code 2. Just like my original plan. I was going to try to make some money, but it doesn't want to do anything. It just wants to go sideways again. Same exact pattern. All day long. Makes a move, goes sideways. Makes a move, goes sideways. Code won't work in the sideways action. Okay, we have two long signals off code 1. Okay. 2 long signals off code 1, I'll go long. Preparing a break-even stop at 89.10. Oh, what's it doing? Just going to roll over on me? Okay, preparing a break-even stop at 89.10. 89.10 on the stop. Okay. Let me take a look at something here. Yeah, let me just go for the 20. I was going to go for more, but nah, not on a day like today. I'm also not going to take a chance either. It's rolling over on me too much today. As a matter of fact, it's rolled over on me every single trade. So I'm not going to take that mathematical chance. Now it's got a chance to go up, or if it rolls over, then it'll just stop me break even again. Come on. This thing is hilarious today. It really is. It's funny. But it's funny because you could just tell what it's going to do before it does it. It's going to roll over into the next code. This is like clockwork. It just keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again. Doesn't want to allow you to make money today. Not going to go up and hit the exits off the codes, nothing like that. The only way for you to do it would be to take shallow exits, which you could do. Yeah, it's just going to roll over here. I'll give it a chance. But mathematically it's just going to roll over, it's going to roll over, it's going to go down. Just like it keeps doing. Not a good day for trading, my friends. Not a good day. Not every day is going to be a good one. That's for sure. Looks like it's going to roll over and give a short entry. I'm not going to go short. I don't want to play this game with this thing anymore. I'll just wait for code 2. High mathematical trade. And that's the best I can do for today. It's just not a good day. Okay, I'm going to pause the video here for a little bit, and I'll come back, and we'll see what happens with this trade. Just wanted to show you that it came down and hit the stop. As normal, it's just going to give a long entry and then roll over. And that's what it did. It's got a short entry on it right now. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go short. Of course, this will probably be the one where it drops out, but that's okay. I don't want to play the game anymore. Not worth it. This would be more like a gamble now, just playing this gamble. Not that the gamble that the code is going to work, the gamble that it's just not going to go down very far and then just turn around and go the other way. Because that's what it keeps doing. It's doing that 90% of the time. And only 10% of the time is it making its move. So, I'm not going to try to guess which one's the 10%, which one's the 90%. I'll be back for code 2. Okay, for you code traders out there, just want you to take a look at something. You see that is very abnormal. That's 41 ticks. You know, that's abnormal. It's going to make it more risky. And here's the thing. You can play the half-back technique. That will lower your risk, increase your exit. But this is one of those ones, okay? Because this thing, we're at the low right now. So when it breaks, it's going to be an entry to go short at the very low of a 10-minute chart and of a daily chart. This is one of those ones where we want to go for much larger than just 20 ticks. This is actually one we could maybe get 100 ticks on. Matter of fact, why don't we this is definitely one that we could get 100 ticks on. I mean, maybe. This is maybe one we could get 100 ticks on. It definitely looks right. There's no doubt about that. Not a fortune teller, but these don't come around very often. The question is which way am I? How am I going to play this? Am I going to play this where I just go ahead and go in, or am I going to play this where I play the halfback technique? Okay. One of the things that we can do for that is to see the whole reason for the halfback is the fake. So if they already throw a fake in, come back halfback, okay, and then come back and make the entry, then that'll be pretty good. That'll be a lot better. But if they make the entry right away, that's more risky. So it just depends on how it comes. But the thing is here's the problem. If you take entry going and it does come back, it's going to get your stop probably. But if you don't take entry, it's probably going to keep on going for a big trade too. So it probably won't be able to get that half back. Even though on this one is the one that you really need to get it. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video. But just inherently speaking, this one is more risky than normal ones because of that reason. The safest way to play it would be the halfback technique. I just think on this particular one, you probably will miss it if you play that technique on this one. Could be wrong, but we'll see. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. But this isn't a 20 penny trade though. This is a 40 tick trade, not 20. Because once it breaks down, it's just gonna. In fact, there's a good chance this thing is gonna continue to go down during the Asian and then European session, and go down quite a bit, like 100 ticks from here even. This code could be good for 100 ticks today. Or I keep talking about these 100 tick days, right? Well, I said yesterday could have been one, but it wasn't. I don't think it was anyway. Let's go back and take a look. No. It was like good for 30 ticks. That's all. 30 ticks yesterday. No 100 ticker. Today it could be a 100 ticker. Okay, this could take a while, so I am going to pause the video and I will come back. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Oh, come on, man. How was I supposed to take that? Too much. I'm not going to chase it. It's too much. Alright, where would my entry be? Let me see here. Six. It would be 96.06. Let's put it at 86 to go short. Let me see here. Yeah, I want to put it at 86 to go short. Alright, we've got a pending order at 86 to go short. If it hits, it hits. Take me short. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to let it go. Because I'm not going to chase it. I was going to take a short entry and then it just dropped really super fast and Don't chase. Don't chase. Always a bad idea. A lot of times it'll come back up and get you in. It already did its 20. It already did its halfback. This is it right here. It did a perfect halfback, but it didn't give me entry yet. It was right about to give entry, and then boom, drops out. So I'm not going to chase it. It can come back up to this level here, 86, and get me short, or it can just keep on going. It gets me an 86, 20 tick stop, covers me up to here, so that covers me this top here, which there's a good chance it won't go past the halfback, because that's already where it went. So getting it to come up here is realistic, and here will cover me here. This will also give me a 10 tick better entry to get short and hit 20, 30, 40 ticks. Better the entry, better the exit. More ticks. Now the other thing is if it just keeps on going. What if it keeps on going? Then I'll just miss it. Not the end of the world. See, what did it go down to? 71, that's 70, that would be 69. 69, 79. I'm 17 ticks above. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I'll come back and show you the outcome of this trade. Let me just calculate something really quick. How far down has it actually gone? 8. Just like 10 ticks. Okay. Yep. We're good. Okay, I'll come back and show you the progression of this trade. You know, I just thought of something that by doing that, I'm not really using the code, that entry I just had, 86. So let me just use the code instead. I can just use code 1. Let's see here. It's going to be superior to that anyway. Yep, let's just use code 1 on it. It's just going to keep going down. But at least with the code 1 entry, we can just take a precision level entry and then hold it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, everybody. This thing has just died too much for me. And so what I'm going to do is throw in the towel today. And it got me for a loss, which proves that I can't win every day. But even with the code, now let's see, it's probably going to give a short entry right here. You know, that's not a bad short entry either. Going in the right direction too. It's just so slow. I can't stand to look at it. Okay, I gotta get going. So I will be back tomorrow. Now, let me just say something, okay? I made a major mistake today. My mistake was not the first trade that I took and lost 20 ticks. No, that was not my mistake. Because if that's a mistake, that's one I'm willing to make every day. No, it's not a mistake. It's a strategy. You'll see. You'll see how it works. You'll understand. The second trade I took, and I took it, and it went down, And at first I didn't think I had it, but then as it started going on, I started to say, looks more and more like I've got it. And then I said, if it goes down even more, it's gonna be like, high mathematics, and it's gonna make it. Well, guess what? It did make it. It just took a long time, but it made it. My mistake was not holding it. That was stupid. Just plain stupid. What do I keep saying over and over again? Code 2 overrides code 1. What did it kept doing? Code 2 was going down. I kept taking long entries into code 1. Programmer got a sick sense of humor. And then it just roll over and go down. Back into another code. Just kept doing that to me the whole time. But what was I doing? I was going against code 2. But you can see they were throwing that in on purpose. Code 2 is going to go down. They want to have code 1 entries to go long on that so that you keep losing. What I'm going to do is, well, looking back on it, hindsight is easy to see, but the thing is I know the math behind it all, and I still made the mistake. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to vow not to make that mistake again, and I'm going to hold it every time. Win, lose, draw. Win, lose, draw. That's all it's going to be. Win, lose, draw. There are no other possibilities. There's no cutting it short. There's no getting out on code 1. There's no getting out at 95 and only went to a... No. Win, lose, draw. Period. Understand the math behind that? It's simple math. Win, lose, draw. Break even. Right? Simple mathematics. Day to day, patience, discipline, play the math. There are no other ways. Now watch how that's going to work. I got emotional today, got out, saw code 1 go long. In the back of my head I was thinking, that might be code 2. And I get in long right here up to code 1. I'll nail this and it'll be 100 ticks from here. So not only will I make these ticks, but I'll make the 100 ticks on top of it. Aren't I a genius? And I was wrong. It wasn't. And I had it. The original. I should have just held it. Which goes to show, don't change. If it changes and you're wrong, then it's a draw. If you get in entry and you're wrong, it's a loss. If you get in and it's a win, then it's a win. But it won't be a win unless you stay in. Understand? You see the math behind that? Think you could mathematically do that? Like a robot without emotion? You've been a robot, you've been ordered to play a certain way. You can't play any other. No matter what, no matter how bad you want it, you can't. Because you've been programmed to do it a certain way. That's what I'm going to do now. Absolutely 100% play the mathematics like a robot. Because I just made a massive mistake today. Stupidity. Human error. It wasn't the code's fault. It was my fault. So I have nobody to blame but myself. So I'm going to come out from now on and I'm going to play exactly as I just said, mathematically. And I would have been up 80 ticks today. I would have made 80 ticks. I would have made 100, but minus the 80 that minus the 20 that I lost, so I would net 80 ticks today. So I'd be up like $4,000 today instead of down 970. Big difference, huh? All from making one mistake. So you can see trading is, not without its challenges. I can't make money every day, even though I know the code. So, for those of you trading, at least now you can watch these videos every day and you can see what it takes to be a trader and how it all works every day. How you win, how you lose, how you go through frustration, how some days is just super easy. The whole idea is to keep the losses from being too much, and then when you have your winning days, you make a lot of money. You can easily make 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Losing days, don't lose too much. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up today. I'll be back tomorrow and every day to show you the realities of day trading. Day trading using the code, day trading oil, and just trading in general. Okay, happy trading out there, traders, and I will see you tomorrow.